the king, the cream of rice king. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. Welcome back. It is Friday morning, and it's actually morning time. And we're having cream of rice because we're going to train off one meal. We're going to get in nice and early and train today. Fella, lads, face is looking preppy. Been dieting the last 2 days. Nah, am I joking? I'm fucking far from dieting. But we are training off one meal. We're going to train in TBB. We've been in TBB all week for push-pull legs. We're going to get in there for upper today. And they have a new chest press, hammer strength chest press that was being built the other day when I was training pull. That is going to be the main press of the day. So I'm excited to go and do that. I've been enjoying training in TBB again over the last couple of days, to be completely honest. Just as like a little bit of a switch up. Just enjoying a couple of different movements. Again, kit is unmatched. I did get on the hack squat yesterday. The hack squat is nice. I was only able to load 2 plates aside. Like, it is quite a steep hack squat, but the kit is still unmatched compared to what I'm used to training with at the moment, in fairness. But I'm excited to get on that hammer strength today. We're going to get in for an early session just because I've got a lot of shit to do later on. So I just want to get training out the way nice and early. I like to train early on a Friday, to be fair as well. So we're only training off one meal. Again, earlier on in the GLEN phase, I would have been a lot more like, no, I need to train off like 2 meals, to have more fuel in me. But now I'm at the point where, again, I'm so saturated with food. Training with one meal, absolutely perfect. So big bowl of cream of rice. That is how a bowl of cream of rice should look. I take it out and it's like nearly slightly burnt around the edges. See the little brown kind of around the edges? I'm also kind of out of a good bit of stuff. Even though at the start of the week or last Sunday, me and Dan, I think the food shop was 140 something quid. Now I still have a bit of meat left, right? But I'm out of like bananas and all that kind of crack. So no banana on the pre-workout today, but all good, lad. We're going to have raspberries, blueberries, and then post-workout, I was driving past it last night after legs. It's been time. I haven't had it post-workout, which is the one thing I was looking for after prep. And if you know what it is. I'm going to try and get a post-workout, even though it is smack bang in the middle of the city. Yeah. I was also in, I'll make pre-workout, we'll talk about it then. PB&J pre-workout, that's all. 4 scoops of actual pre-workout then. This is a full day of eating like GLEN, lad. Imagine seeing, I like watching his videos. He's just entertaining, and he's been entertaining for years, to be fair. Imagine seeing him with like a bowl of cream of rice pre-workout. No, never. But we've got this just to make up for the missed out banana. And then we've got the usual cream of rice, blueberries, raspberries, sweet and salty popcorn, dark chocolate. There's no peanut butter in here. The peanut butter is in there. That looks absolutely fucking lovely, lad. When everything melts, you can't go wrong. Anyway, we're heading in for upper. I don't think there's anything else to report too much. I also have the good old cup of black tea here as well. 2 coffees this morning. You know the crack. I'm looking forward to training upper, to be fair. It was a good few training sessions over the last couple of days. Oh yeah, what I was meant to be saying, what I wanted to say there before I said I cut off, was I did legs yesterday evening, and then I did a session with 2 of the girls on the team, Caitlin and Leah. And it was just, do you know what, like, because online, yeah, obviously you're just speaking through the screen, you're just texting people on WhatsApp. When you actually get in with them, in person, obviously you can't do it with everyone, but when you do it with the people that you can do it with, it's fucking fun. And I came home and I was saying to Dan, I was like, I'd actually enjoy doing some PTs again with the people that I'd like to do PTs with. But it was nice to get in for a session with them. Again, both of them are absolutely flying, and I've been saying that I wanted to get in for a session with the 2 of them for a while. So we did upper, just went through a few different things. Again, with a lot of people, the training is the thing, and it's the thing that they've realised the most in the last little while. The training is what drives the progress. The training what drives the changes to the physique. And then obviously the food being nailed behind that, which is, again, for both of them, something they've really come into their own with in the last little while, is the thing that changes that. And then obviously the cardio down on top, the steps down on top. I'm just nailing that every single week. And it's just a case of taking it one day at a time, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, I put it on my story last evening. If you're bogged down on the start of the week, when I send a check-in, like, to certain people at the moment, when I send that check-in, it's like, just focus on what you need to do today. because I might have X amount of cardio that they need to get done on a daily basis, yeah, or on a weekly basis, which is quite a bit, fair enough, that their body requires. And if they're worried about how much cardio they've got done that they have to do for the weekend, a lot of people at the moment, again, some of the lads are working like a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 5, whatever it is, but they're also studying or they're in college, okay, for different things. Some people are in college. Again, they've got a lot of commitments, a lot of responsibility, but they also want to change the body here as well, right? It's just going to take what it takes. Like I was saying to the lads last night, it's just time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just time spent in the gym, right? Doing steps if you need to do steps, doing your cardio as you need to do cardio, getting the most out of your cardio. You know, just small little things. And for a lot of people, what I noticed as well, and will be a big thing in January, and for people who've started over the last couple of months, to be fair, you know, you need to just bring it back to basics. There's no need to be worrying about this small nitty gritty shit. You know, I'll have certain people who'll be like, when should I take my creatine? How much creatine should I take? But they haven't done the bare basics first. You know, they haven't had a full week of nailed food. They haven't had a full week of getting all their cardio and steps done. But they'll be asking a question like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be brutally honest, for people, you know, because I'll have people like it. Every other person will have people like it. You might have been in a position where you've done it. If you can't show up and check in on a weekly basis, yeah, and take your check-in photos, fill out a tiny little bit of a yoke, do not expect to change. Do not expect to make progress, as brutal as it is, because it's annoying and it's frustrating when you have someone who says they want to change, they're committed, they're invested obviously into the coaching. You go away, you make these plans, you're like, this is how we're going to do things. They check in once or twice and then we're like, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. That's what fucking frustrates me as well. Do you know what I mean? When someone's like, oh, can we do this? Or I'm going to do this. Like, they come to you for coaching and then they're like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, lad, fucking off with you, go and do it then. But I'm not the one that's going to be fucking doing this and doing that with you if you're going to go and do this. I've realized myself just so much over the last while of like, again, like I spoke about on a video yesterday, I'm not too sure. I don't think I put it on Instagram yet, did I? I was making obviously some content. I was talking about the all or nothing approach, you know, and working on the all or nothing approach. And it's just about getting away from that, you know, and if you look at what you're doing, you know, for what I do on a daily basis, just take my cardio, for example, yeah. That's just part of my routine. That's just part of my lifestyle. It's not the plan. Do you know that kind of way? Just try and separate it. I know I say it the whole time. Just try and separate yourself from this being on plan the whole time. Like, I'll go for food at the weekend, and it's something, again, I deal with certain clients. It's like they'll go for food and because they've gone off plan, that derails them and allows them to just hit the fuck it button again. Like, again, a lot of people would be like that. I've been like that for years myself. But I've just learned, again, over time, which is the overarching thing here, is just time. Everything is just time, yeah? That if I go for food, especially with the food that I'm on at the moment, the amount of calories, again, for me right now, again, fine, I can get away with it. If I go for food, it's just calories. Do you know what I mean? Like, the body doesn't know any different of if you're eating a chicken burger. It's the example I use the whole time. Or if you're eating chicken salad, chicken and rice. All it knows is the difference in the calories, right? The numbers that you're taking in. So it's going to do what it does from that. And it might fuck up your digestion a small little bit. That's all it is. But it's this thing of falling off plan and then allowing that to ruin your week. Do you know what I mean? Now is the time of year to just have that little bit more relaxation. And I reckon with having that little bit more relaxation, being on your shit as much as it needs to be, doubling down on what you need to double down on, you'll continue over the next number of weeks by the end of the year into January to make that little bit more progress. Instead of having this thing of you're all or nothing, like Monday to Friday, you fall off on Saturday, then you fuck up the whole weekend, and then you're resetting or restarting on Monday, which is just a load of bollocks. Just have that continuation straight through. Okay, you eat an off-plan meal, right, bang, straight back to it. All right, I'm continuing to do my cardio, I'm nailing this, I'm nailing that. Instead of you thinking to yourself, right, I've nailed Monday to Friday, I fucked it on Saturday because I went out for food with my missus, went out for food with my fella, because it's a normal thing to do. And now I fucked the week. And I'm just pissed off over it and all that kind of shit. Do you know that kind of way? Just don't stress it too much, lad. Anyway, pre-workout meal going in. Move about. As I said, I want to get in. I want to train early enough today so I can have it done because I have a lot of shit to do. Also, Christmas shopping. What's the story with people doing Christmas shopping? Herself is texting me. I need to get on some Christmas fucking shopping. For herself, really. Like, I've only a couple of people to ever do any shopping for, which is grand. It's fucking ideal, to be fair. You know, that kind of way. Also, Black Friday sales as well. Need to probably just stock up on some stuff. But nonetheless, hope everyone's having a good weekend. Oh. See that, lad? See that Even though it's freezing outside, like, there's just nothing better than an ice cold can of white. Oh God, no pre-workout. We're just going in with a can of Monster, just on the way to the gym. Because I'm training that little bit further away, I don't mind the Monster. If I was training back at the lab 10 minutes from the gym, I wouldn't have a Monster pre-workout. Have it earlier. Because you know that carbonation and just like, the heavier you are, like the more food you've in the system, you just don't want to be going into the gym, like, because the Monster would like bloat you a small little bit. That's just not a nice feeling. And even yesterday when I was going in training legs, like my stomach wasn't fully right. I trained off 4 meals yesterday. I trained at like 4:30 and I was 4 meals deep, which is a good lot of food for me to be 4 meals deep, you know, that kind of way. And it was just, I just knew like there was just still a lot of blood in the gut trying to digest that food, and it just didn't feel perfect. Whereas I like to go into the gym, you don't want to feel anything. You want to feel just ready to attack the gym and not feel like you're not fully digesting your food. So just enjoy an old can of white, lad. Friday treat day. On the way to the gym, get the music on, get your head in the game, ready to train, son. Also, as well, lads, I've seen a couple of just like Black Friday stuff in regards to supplements. If you're looking to get stuff over Black Friday, you know, and save yourself some money, stock up. Even if you're looking to get some Christmas presents, like if you're looking to get anything for me for Christmas, I'll send you on a list. But Elevate Supplements have a huge Black Friday deal going on with a lot of their supplements now. If you're looking for any like the health subs, so I'm going to get my health subs stocked up on that. And then Pure Gains, where I get all my stuff from Shane and Nadine, I'll get protein, cream of rice, pump, just bits like that, you know, that kind of way, off of them. Dependent on, they're having a good sale as well at the minute. They're the kind of ones. I do also want to obviously get some engineered muscle stuff, but again, that probably won't be on a huge sale. We'll see. If it's on a good sale, I'll get some stuff. But just if anyone is looking for getting some good deals, obviously I know, you know, you're going to have the bloody My Protein deals, the bloody all that shite. Just, I wouldn't be going for them really. I just wouldn't, you know. Also, like clothing wise, you'll have the likes of Vanquish. I was talking to one of the lads last week, like I like some of the Vanquish stuff, but then at the same time I'm kind of also just like, do you know, that kind of way. Gymshark I do like as well. Gymshark and Nike, like everything that I'm wearing here is Nike. Is it Nike or Nike? And I just like all that stuff, like Nike shoes, Nike joggers, Nike coat, or whatever the fuck this is. And then I have the Nike, do you know what I love? I love the quarter zips. I've got a grey Nike quarter zip. And it's just, they're just nice, like, do you know, it's just, Nike I think is like the pinnacle, in my opinion, of like just gear. And then you've got the other brands, like obviously the Vanquish designs and stuff are cool and everything. I like the camo stuff that Vanquish came out with. And then Gymshark then as well. Alphalete, what do you think of Alphalete these days? Again, I used to be a fan of Alphalete. I don't know. Anyway, fucking get some tunes on, fucking get in the gym. Lads. The time has come and I'm stuck in Sears traffic. Boojum. It had to happen. I trained, we pushed a bit, we pulled a bit. It was actually a very nice session. Very nice session. The pumps at the moment like are just beautiful. Like they've just continued to stay lovely every single session. And I'm just enjoying training so much. So I had to nip into town on the way home from training, which was grand because I had to go into town to train anyway. I had to pick up a package. And that's why I said earlier, I haven't felt the weight of... Jesus. Look at the size of it, lad. Oh, the weight. Not only that, no, that's why I said we were doing a proper job on it today. A bowl as well. Fucking hell. There's a lot of food. There is a lot of food in that. Oh God, the weight of it. I'm starving now. Like haven't felt a hunger pain in a long time because I've just been eating a lot of food, but I am starving. And I'm usually never that hungry post-workout. And I'm caught in bloody traffic now and I have to go home and I have to do shit straight away. And I just want to eat now. Oh my, that is, lad. Apologies in advance. Of course I'll give you taste tests to anyone who is dieting hard at the moment, because that is fucking well more than someone's daily calories right there now. But we've only had one meal today and it's already quite late. So we'll make it work. That's the beauty of it. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to eat that and I'm going to enjoy it. It's not like it's really shit food. Like, boojum is good. It's clean. This is the meal that the only thing that I like wanted after prep. I was like, I'm going to get a boojum. And we are like 5 months post-show and I still haven't gotten one. I'm very tempted to dig into the burrito right now. I was looking for a fork around the car because I'd have the bowl. It'd be easier because that's definitely 1.5 kilos worth of food. Fuck it, lad. We're going in on the burrito right now because this traffic is moving so slow. My God, what do we get? Don't know if there's a right side. I'm a bit of a rookie. Like, I haven't even had boojum all that much in my entire life. Fellas. Go on, you take the first bite there, lad. Go on. You bloody wish, lad. Oh. I've waited time and time again for this. Even I was in town with Dan last week, I was like, oh, I still haven't got boojum. Because she wouldn't like boojum, really. Even though she likes Mexican food. Okay. That's what we're looking like. What do we have in here? Double meat, rice, cheese, a load of veg and sour cream, I think. I got chicken and chili con carne, some mince, basically. Lad. Yes. Oh! It's actually spicy enough. I can't handle too much spice. Also beans in there as well, actually. I meant to say there is beans in there. Oh, I'm glad I took it out. I was actually deflating as the minutes go along. Oh. Oh. God. This turned into a mukbang of a video. Like, there must be in this burrito, like, the wrap itself must be like nearly fucking 300 calories. Maybe not quite. And then the rice, another couple hundred. The meat, another couple hundred. The cheese, another 100. Sauce, all the veg. The beans, probably another 100 and something. You know, like, you're looking at over 1,000 calories at least. And that's definitely, like, Jesus. I would say 1.5 kilos worth of food right there. Oh, quality, look at that. That's the perfect bite right there, isn't it? My God. Because I got a Zambrero a couple of weeks back when I was on the road down from Dublin or something. Good few weeks ago now, and it was shite. It was shite. Like, this comes nothing close. Oh, this is in another league of its own, kid. Especially after training as well. Like, this, let the body just soak that up. Imagine if I had the Nova now. This would be disappeared. But unfortunately, it's not. It's probably going to go straight to my hips. Oh, I always get any Subway, anything like this, always double meat. If I'm getting Subway, double chicken tikka. Lad. You could hear the weight and see the weight of that bowl, lad. I've never had a burrito bowl. Anyway, it's a good few hours later. It's bloody dark. Dinner time. This is handy. I don't know how people do it though. Imagine like eating out like nearly every day of the week. Like the amount of money you'd spend. I know I give out about the money I spend on a food shop, but imagine eating out and spending that money. Like even, you know, people who get their like breakfast or like lunch out every day during the week and stuff. Like fucking hell, lad. Anyway, our first burrito bowl. I am freezing cold as well. The burrito just went straight in, straight down, hopefully to the chest, to the back, to the arms. I really want to build a big set of arms this off season as well. But today's video is just me talking. I know there hasn't been a lot of training and stuff. There's been no training obviously in the last couple of videos. But we'll get back to regular schedule with training next week. All going well. Be back in the lab. The lab did reopen today at 3 o'clock. Oh, let me show you this. Look at that. Obviously a lot of rice in there underneath, but that just looks savage. Meal one, the burrito is my second meal. This is my third meal. That tomato kind of mixy kind of thing is fair nice. Beans as well are fair nice. Everything in here is fair nice. Get yourself a big jug of my waddy. Again, something simple as well, lads. Small little things like questions and stuff people like clients ask. It was one of the lads asked yesterday, can they have like my waddy in their water because they struggle to drink water? I'm like, yeah, as much my waddy as you want, like, you know, like, remember when I was in prep, I was able to get shredded drinking litres upon litres of my waddy every single day. But that's where we're at. Good week of training put down, good week of work. I'm actually in with Jake tomorrow, even though I don't do much video work anymore. Jake is opening a gym of his own in the new year, so I'm going out there to see the gym and catch up with him because it's been a good while, and we will have one more session then this week, which will be another lower body session. Even though we're a day behind with training because I started the training week a day late just because Monday was bloody hectic, so I rested on Monday and started push on Tuesday, Wednesday. I trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've trained 4 days in a row, to be fair. But it's been fine. Training TBB was nice over the last couple of days. To be fair, it was. Just going in there, doing some other exercise. Just being in a different environment as well. And just be able to like get nice pumps and enjoy the sessions. You know, that kind of way. Back to the good old logbook and getting stuck into it now. It'll be interesting to see from what I was talking to one of the lads as well earlier in TBB about what they've done to the lab. It'll be interesting to see when we go in there as well at the weekend, what they got done in there. That's where we're at. Hope all is good. Hope I've gotten you through maybe a couple of hard minutes of cardio while I'm eating my burrito bowl. And I hope you're having a good week. Have a good weekend if I can get this up in time. Enjoy it. Keep on it. Again, train motherfucking hard, lad. Eat your food. Do not be afraid of the food. What's this food going to do? It's only going to help me in the direction that we're trying to go at the moment. Like I was saying earlier on in the video, you eat an off-plan meal, use that to drive new muscle on you. That's the way you need to think of it. This meal is going to make me bigger than a motherfucker. And that's basically a full day of eating like then, GILLEN. All I'm missing actually is a bowl of Doritos. If I had a bowl of Doritos and if I didn't have veg, he didn't eat any veg, I'd be sorted. And then just a couple of bagels. We'd be sorted for the day, lad. Anyway, drop the video like. If you want to see more me trying more foods and actually like reviewing foods and stuff. Like boojum is high up the list in terms of it's a good one. Do you know that kind of way? It's not like a dirty one. I've always been a person who was like, I was thinking as well during prep, I'm like, I'm going to start doing food reviews when I finish prep.
but then we just got like straight stuck into it and haven't really been like, didn't really do all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I was going to do a big massive cheat day after my show days, and I was just like, nah, fuck that. But do let me know if you want to see like another calorie challenge, possibly. I reckon I could take on the 20,000 calorie challenge. Like the video if you do want to see that. Comment down below, send me a message if you do want to see that. It's a stupid thing to do, but it's just fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of entertainment. At my own, I suppose, discomfort. Anyway, I'm gonna get this down me.